Who brought you to these parts, sir?
I'm just roaming the neighborhood.
You just, don't let anyone in here. Listen, you may or may not know this, but today is the Mets home opener.
I've
Were
heard
you aware?
something about that.
Yes, our boys from Queens will be taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks later today, 1:10 first pitch. But you already knew that yet. In anticipation of baseball's return to Flushing, I thought, you know what, let me bring a fellow Met fan to Citifield for a visit. Was it worth it?
Oh, more than just worth it.
All right, take a look.
Meet the Mets. Meet the Mets.
Chris Cimino, I'm so glad we could take this field trip to Flushing.
I'm excited.
Yeah, because there's a baseball team that plays here.
I've heard of this team. I've heard of this town. Yeah, I'm a bit of a Queens boy.
Queens boy and a lifelong Mets fan?
Yeah, probably since before you were born. No, really.
I like that you whipped out the tie.
I've been a fan since 1968. That's when this tie was probably designed.
Excellent, along with your kicks.
I've got the kicks. Yeah,
This is fantastic.
I've got a full Met wardrobe, trust me.
Well, let me show you my other office.
Your other office.
Yes.
I like it. It looks a lot different than the office back at the home,
Back
as
at
they
42nd and
say.
2nd, yeah. I think you're going to like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to take you on the scenic route to my office because we're in the guts.
We're in the bowels of
We're in the
Citifield.
bowels of Citifield and the hallowed ground, otherwise known as the clubhouse.
Clubhouse?
Yeah.
Do I need a special password or something?
You need a special pass that you do not have, sir.
I have a feeling I didn't have that special
All right,
pass. I never do.
Sorry. I'm really taking you the scenic route to my PA booth, but I have to know, do you have a favorite moment in Mets history?
As a Met fan, you know, I was at Game 7 when they won in '86, but that's not my favorite game. My favorite game actually was the first game back after 9/11 when Mike Piazza hit that dramatic game-winning home run.
Yeah, I felt like I squared it up pretty good.
Mike Piazza moment.
Yes.
Well, it's so funny you say that because we are actually in the Piazza Club.
If anyone deserves one.
Number 31.
It is the most beautiful diamond in the world, as far as I'm concerned.
And it never gets old.
No, it doesn't.
Never gets old.
I'm going to take my first 2022 Citifield picture.
You got to stand here. Just trust me.
I'm going to get my wings.
You're just gonna be my puppy.
My
Okay?
puppy. Should I pose? Is there a puppy pose?
I mean, of course there's a puppy pose. Beautiful. Our journey to the booth continues. Look who we found. Oh my gosh. We found Mr. and Mrs. Met. So you guys know I work at Channel 11 and I wanted to bring Chris over to my other office, right?
You don't have anybody this cool working at
I
that
definitely
office.
don't have anyone this cool at our other office. So you think he should throw out a first pitch, right? 100%? Maybe sing the national anthem?
Well, no. Let's go back.
Maybe sing the national anthem. Yeah.
You've not heard me. There's a lot of glass around here. So
Should he announce some of our batters?
Oh, that would
No, that's my job. Mrs. Met, that's my job. I've been looking. Don't touch.
Why?
This is
I
the
wanna-
new control room.
I want to watch the apple.
No,
What, is this the?
no.
I see the red button. Is that the app?
You're gonna get me fired. Let's go. My booth is over here. Cimino.
I have to drop these?
Yes, you
I
have
feel
to
like
drop
really
them.
professional. With
I
these.
don't care. Let's go. You're gonna get me fired.
You're no fun. I want to launch the apple.
I can't bring him anywhere. We are finally here.
You're gonna be schlepping around this
I'm
whole
sorry.
field.
What do you want from me?
Here's my office. Where's my office?
Well, we're finally here. Okay.
Yeah, but it says authorized personnel only.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to work. Let me just.
Hello. I work here.
Oh, you're an APO.
Yeah.
This is it? We might need some interior decorating in here.
No. This is it.
Meet the Mets. Meet the Mets.
Your 2022 New York Mets, future world champions. That guy was good.
That was good.
Knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side.
Well done.
I was very impressed. No, please.
Just don't get any funny ideas
No.
that you're going to start announcing baseball players.
Truth be known, she wouldn't even let me press the button.
No.
There was like ground crew out there. I was going to, you on the third base side, drop the tarp now. Put the tarp down.
Yes.
Nothing, no fun.
Sorry.
She walks around that stadium, by the way, like, I don't know if you ever saw the Bugs Bunny thing, was it Leopold, everything's Marisol's here, Marisol. Wow, I'm impressed.
Well, you got to see my office.
It was great, though. Thank you so much for sharing.
I'm so glad you got to do it. Maybe one day.
I'll be back.
Oh, I know. You'll be back. You guys, I've been telling you guys, you got to come visit. I know the last 2 years have been crazy.
Yes.
But now it's open to the public.
Yeah.
Whenever you'd like, you can come out. And also, we got to get you to we have pictures of you throwing out.
Yes.
The first pitch, which was when?
It was back in
this.
August of 2016.
Look at
Look at you.
Oh,
Look at you.
I have to tell you, my legs were rubber. I couldn't even feel myself hitting.
Nervous?
I mean, I was.
Oh, look at that.
That's my son,
I was
Jeremy.
going to say, it looks like David
It's my
Schwimmer.
daughter, Carly, and my
David Schwimmer. David
daughter-in-law,
Schwimmer.
Caitlin.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Did the crowd go wild?
Oh, the
moment.
3 people that were there went crazy.
Did you
Tens
throw
of people.
But did you throw a strike?
It went over the plate.
That's good.
Okay.
I didn't. There was no Baba Booey, no 50 Cent, none of that
Right.
stuff going on.
Good stuff.
I was very nervous about that, though. I have to be honest.
Well, you have
Of
to.
course.
You